Hi guys, thanks so much for joining. I'm just getting settled. Start in Shavasana, or if Shavasana doesn't feel good in your body, then come into constructive rest. So Shavasana, either arms and legs spread out really wide, or again, constructive rest where your feet are on the mat and your knees tent to touch. I'll meet you on the mat in 1 minute. Being is a practice which we are all wonderfully acquainted with after the past few weeks of quarantine. Right, there's an undeniable shift that has occurred in how we do anything, really. And in that shift, a lot of us have found a lot of feelings, and that's a lot to process. And so when we don't have our to-do lists and the jobs that we do day in, day out, the roles that we play, it's really hard to deny the feelings that pop up. And the time you spend, tonight in particular, but any time you can spend on your mat or even just sitting still, and it could be a minute, is really valuable in allowing yourself to feel those feelings and know what they feel like in the body, because the body does feel them, so that you can process it all and make room for it all, because that's what it means to be human, right? We are beautifully designed and complex, and the sooner we can appreciate all that we are when we simply are, then the more we can bring off of the mat as well, the more resilient we are. So as you are in Shavasana or constructive rest or child's pose, begin to notice how you feel in a very real way, from the tips of the toes to the crown of your head. Just begin to take in information. Take it in without judgment. Take it in without expectation. And know that whatever you feel is okay. There's not a right or a wrong way to feel. It just is. Also know that however you feel, you're not alone. If you can hear the sound of my voice, I got you. I feel it too. Again, we all do. Right? So breathe in and feel the rib cage expand. And breathe out and allow the body to settle a little closer to the ground. Again, breathing in, feel the ribs expand to the seam of your shirt. And exhale, get a little closer to the ground. And this time, inhale through the nose and sigh it out. One knee at a time. Draw your legs towards your belly. option here to rock a little side to side. It's not required. But just taking in the body, whether you're rocking or if you're still, just notice that as the legs are pulling into the chest, this causes a bit of compression, and it's good and it's intentional. One, it allows the low back to feel a little more supported by the ground. You can feel the low back spreading towards the earth. And it also allows that sensation of compression and then release, right? So that when we release, right, you'll feel like this rush of energy towards the extended limb. Right? So you know that the body is working to pump whatever is stagnant, right, away from your center. Right? So again, just pulling the legs towards the belly. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bring the forehead to the knees, right, compressing even more. And then laying the head and shoulders down. Hang on to the right leg, stretch the left leg long. Flex the left foot, the foot is on the ground, or the foot's not on the ground, the leg's on the ground, the foot is flexed, right? But the whole leg is on the mat, and then feel that left thigh bone get real heavy. See if you can draw the right knee a little closer towards the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Take another breath in. Gently release that right knee, holding on to the right shin. Now draw the right knee towards the left shoulder. Right? It's not a big movement, but we're just beginning to explore the range of motion in that right hip socket. Again, breathing in here, breathing out here. Now gently release that right knee, and now again draw it back towards the body, just straight back. Stay here, breathe in, breathe out, and then a little release of the hip, and now draw the right knee towards the right armpit. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, again, release, bring it back towards center. And then release, bring it back towards the left shoulder. Little release, draw it back towards center. Release, draw it back towards right. Right, so you may have noticed that one of those iterations might felt a little more cranky. That's okay. Again, you're feeling a difference between how that hip socket is supporting that leg bone. Again, nothing is bad or wrong. You're just beginning to feel your range of motion. All right, draw that knee back towards the chest. Forehead to knees, you breathe out. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Take the arms back, full body stretch. Pause in Shavasana. Notice any difference between the sides of the body. Again, no judgment, just with a scientific curiosity of if this, then that. Right? Inhale, reach back, point the toes. Exhale, draw the left knee towards the chest. Now flex the right leg and feel that right thigh bone drop towards the ground. Breathe in. Hug the left knee a little closer to the body. Little release of that left hip. Now draw the left knee towards the right shoulder. Again, not a big movement here. This is an internal rotation. It's going to feel different than any other movement. Little release. Draw the knee back towards the body. Little release. Take the knee towards the left armpit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale through the center. Release. Again, take left towards right. Through the center. Back towards the middle. Little release back towards the left armpit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back through the center. Hug that knee up, fill the lungs. Forehead to knee, empty out. Inhale, full body stretch, reach really long. Pull both knees towards the body, forehead to knees. And then take a rock and a roll from the back to the front of the mat. And then in your own time, we're going to float to downward facing dog. Bringing your feet to the mat, palms rooted down. Take your legs back. Now again, assess. Today maybe the knees are bent pretty deeply and the hips are high and the heels are high. Or maybe today the knees are straight and the heels touch the ground. Right? Just be where you are. Check in with the hands, fingers wide. Begin to feel the texture of the mat below your palms. Right? Feel the chest drift towards your thigh bones and maybe roll the head a little yes and a little no. Come to stillness. On an inhale, leading with the chest, roll forward to high plank pose. Breathe in here. Elbows straight back through chaturanga, lower all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Pressing the legs into the mat, the pubic bone down, palms down, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, lift the heart, low cobra. Exhale, release. Again, low cobra, inhale, lift. Pause here and even begin to roll the shoulders just a little. Again, no big movements here, but feel something in the upper back and the shoulders. Exhale, release. Just notice how in the quiet moments you can feel a little more intently, more intelligently. Slide back through a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Now, mindfully press the palms into the ground and feel how this creates a little more buoyancy in the upper back. Pull the breath into the space between the shoulder blades. Right? Don't be shy here. Full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Nice. Now relax the arms. Know that you can stay here in child's pose. It's always available to you. If you are craving a little more movement, a little more mindful sensation cultivation, then when you are ready, again, feeling the palms activate, curl your toes under, and begin to lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. On an inhale, gently bring your hands to the back of the mat. Keep your feet about hips distance, maybe wider apart. The knees can be bent and the belly can drape over the legs. Bring the hands to the back of the head. Interlace the fingers and
Allow your thumbs to drop into that occipital ridge where the skull meets the neck. And give yourself a little massage, encouraging the release of any unnecessary tension there. And again, notice that the sensation of massage is like compression and release. Okay, so when you lift the thumbs off the back of the head, you might feel a tingling sensation. That's good. Okay, now bring your hands to your shins. On an inhale, lift halfway, leading with the heart. Feel the shoulders draw back, almost like a cobra. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, and this time inhale, rise all the way up, vertebra by vertebra. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, reach the arms above the head. Catch the left wrist, take a side bend to the right. Inhale through the middle, and take a side bend to the left. Inhale through the center, fill your lungs. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. We're going to walk the hands to high plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, lower slowly all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Take your time sliding your way back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Inhale, split the right leg towards the sky. Keep everything square. Shoulders to wrists, hips to shoulders, heel to hip. Right, imagine that right pinky toe is actually turning towards the floor, towards the mat. Right, feel everything move towards your center, right, your knowing. Breathe in, breathe out. Right, feel a nice release across the back of the left leg. Keep pressing through the palms. And draw in another full breath here. Exhale, bring the knee towards the nose, hollow the belly, round the back, look forward. Step your right foot between the hands. Low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left palm to the ground. Inhale, spin the right arm towards the sky. Lean in to this low lunge twist, drawing that right shoulder back. Right, imagine almost a back bend sensation here. Feel that right sits bones pull in towards center. Breathe deeply here. Right palm down outside the right foot. Begin to lengthen that right knee. Don't lock it. On an inhale, feel the chest pull forward. And then exhale, settle over that front leg. The right heel is pressing through the mat, and imagine it's pulling back towards you. The right hip lifting up and back. If your left heel is not on the ground, bring it in a little bit. Feel the heel press down. Feel that left heel pressing into the ground as the left hip is pressing up. Feel this oppositional energies moving through the legs, pressing both down and up. And again, just knowing the body is so intelligent that it's moving through what needs to be moved, right? Just keep breathing in, breathing out. Begin to bend the front knee. On an inhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back. Come into low lunge. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Right palm on the ground. Inhale the left arm towards the sky. And lean into the twist. Right, find that length to the back leg. Feel the arch to the back. See if you can close your eyes even. Relax the jaw, maybe part the lips so that you know you're not clenching the teeth. Again, we need to allow ourselves to feel so that we move intelligently, so that we heal. Nice. Gently lower the left palm down. Lengthen that left leg. Coming into a variation of pyramid pose. And again, if that right heel is not touching the ground, step it up a little. Feeling the feet press into the mat. Feel that left heel pulling back towards the right. Feel the left hip pulling up towards the sky. Feeling the outer right hip lift. Feel the lower left or lower right heel press down. Again, find this marriage of opposites and keep settling into a steady rhythm of your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Palms to the ground, this time three-legged dog, taking the left leg up and back. Again, find that alignment. Palms, shoulders, hips, heel. That left pinky toe turning towards the ground. Notice the strength in that lifted leg and the release in the right. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Left foot meets the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Exhale, bend the elbows through chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart, low cobra. Exhale, lower, downward facing dog. Make your way back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Look forward, step lightly. This time, warrior one, back heel down. Inhale to rise up, reach up. Full breath in. Feel the strength of the legs as you breathe out here. Draw the arms behind you. Interlace the hands. If you need a strap, use a strap, maybe a t-shirt, a towel, especially if the shoulders are tight. Again, pressing through the feet, through the mat. Notice how this lifts the back of the heart. Again, everything's connected. Chest high, head back. Exhale, fold forward, humble bow. You can always allow the chest, the belly to rest on that right thigh bone. See that you can lift your toes. Release the bind, come into a low lunge. Inhale the right arm towards the sky. Walk the right hand inside the right foot. Turn to the long side of the mat. You're in a wide-legged forward fold here. On an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and fold. Walk your hands out like down dog. Right, so again, feeling the feet press into the ground. Feel the hips lift high. Feel this marriage of opposites, the lifting and the pushing. Right, feel the front body open as you drift forward. Relax the neck. Again, check in with the toes. See that you can lift them off the ground. To look outside, you wouldn't know it's April. There's all these beautiful flowers that are now covered in snow, and today I went for a walk and I noticed how beautifully they bent to accommodate the weight of the snow. Yet there they were, still beautiful, blossoming purples and yellows and pinks. That's why we practice, right? So we bend. These forward folds are about turning in. Walk your hands back, closer to the body. Again, inhale, lift halfway. So we're gonna walk the hands to the left leg. Reach for that left ankle. Both hands can wrap around the left ankle, bend the right elbow 90 degrees. Again, release that upper right shoulder. As you press through the outer left heel, notice how that left leg responds. Right? Stay active in your stillness. On an inhale, come back through the center. And we're gonna walk to the right ankle now. Both hands can wrap around that ankle. This time, maybe bend the left elbow 90 degrees. Keep pressing through the knife edge of the right foot. Inhale, come back through the center. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Lift the chest forward, and then with a flat back, lift yourself all the way up, pressing through the feet. Nice, reach the arms above the head. You were folded forward for a long time, so take a moment, let everything settle in this 5-pointed star pose. Turn the right toes out. Warrior 2, drop in. And take the eyes to that front foot. Bring the right hand inside the right leg. The right hand to the ground, maybe a block. Extended side angle. You'll feel that right upper arm pressing back into the right knee. See that that knee stays over the ankle. So allow that arm to help you align, and then draw the left arm towards the sky. Breathe in, breathe out. Now option to half bind. Take the left hand behind you. Option to full bind. The right arm can tuck under and through. Wherever you are, feel the head fall back. So if you have a full bind, but you have to tuck the chin, don't take it, it's not worth it. Come back to a half bind. Breathe in here. Breathe out. The irony of binds is that they are meant to open the front body. So again, feel the collarbone spread, and if you don't, then don't take the bind. Right? But keep that in mind the next time you're in a tricky situation. Right? How does it serve you? Don't shut down to it. Be open to it. There's growth here. Nice. Release whatever bind you have. Come back into a low lunge. Step the right leg back. High plank pose. Option to float the right leg. It might feel really good to keep the leg suspended off the ground. Again, notice we had compression in that right hip joint. Now release. Feel that liveliness. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, float the left leg straight up. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward. Warrior one. Rise up. Reach up. Interlace the hands behind you. Use any support you need. If the shoulders are too tight, to interlace the hands. Strong in the legs. Find the ground. It's there. Press through the mat, but lift the heart. Head back. Breathe here. And then nice and easy, lay the heart down. Humble bow. And feel that instep of the right foot lifted. I feel the leg fire to support the lowering of the heart and the easing of the mind. Release the bind. Low lunge. Turn the left arm towards the sky. Twist. Bring the left hand down. This side, we're going to come right into warrior two. The nice things about forward folds taken on the long edge of the mat is that you only need to do them once. We're equal. So warrior two, land here, hips, shoulders square, eyes over the front hand. Look forward, drop the left hand in front of the left, not inside of the left foot, not in front. And then bring the upper left arm, the tricep, to that left knee. Feel them press in to one another. That right arm lifts up. Option to half bind. You can even rest the back of that right hand on the tailbone. Or full bind, the left arm can reach under and through as long as the collarbones are spreading and the head is back. Breathe in. Breathe out. And allow it to feel deep. Allow it to feel intense. Allow yourself to be in the moment. Release the hands to the ground. One-legged plank pose. Again, feel that release. Whew. Breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Another full breath in. Exhale, elbows straight back. Lower, lower, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Low cobra. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step forward. Warrior one. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Proud warrior. Humble bow, fold. Low lunge. Right arm towards the sky. Right arm down. Warrior two. Inhale, rise. Just go with the flow. This time, lengthen that right leg. You're gonna hinge way forward, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, feel the feet pressing down. Keep reaching that right arm forward, right palm to the right shin. Spin the left arm up. Feel the space between the left hip and the left rib cage. Breathe in, breathe out. Now take the left arm forward towards the wall in front of you. Feel that reach, that extension across the left side body. Again, the feet are pressing down. Feel as though you're going to split your mat in half. That left arm continuing to reach, reach, reach. Eyes towards the front foot. Frame it, pyramid pose. Again, step the back foot in. Your feet are in two different lanes of traffic. The left foot is a warrior 1 foot. It's at 45 degrees. On an inhale, lift the heart forward and draw the shoulders back like a cobra. And then exhale, lower the chest over the front leg. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Finger pads pressing down. Right, so your fingertips are facing the wall behind you. Fire up the right leg. Feel the back of that right leg engage. Feel your finger pads pressing down. Feel the upper back release. Now, option to pick up the left heel off the ground. Keep pressing through the right foot. Keep pressing through the finger pads. All right, feel your core engage. Option now to bend the left knee and bring the knee towards the nose. Pressing through the left, or the fingers pressing through the right foot. Tuck that knee. Feel that compression. Nice. Left foot to the back of the mat. Feel that release. Good work, you guys. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Step right back to a downward facing dog or roll through a slow motion vinyasa. Lift the heart. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Inhale the left leg up. Draw the knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale to rise up. Reach tall. Hands back. Proud warrior. Humble bow fold. Release, low lunge. Spin the left arm towards the sky, twist. Left hand down, warrior 2. Bring the back heel to the mat. Extend the arms. Inhale, lengthen the front leg. Hinge forward, setting up for triangle pose. I walk my back foot in a little. You don't have to. Really reach, reach, reach. Left hand to left shin. Draw the right fingers towards the sky. See if you can lay the head back. Again, so sure of the mat and your feet meeting. Right, you feel as though you can split the mat in two. And now draw the right arm over the ear. Feel that whole side body get a little longer. Again, everything that was once feeling congested is not. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Eyes towards that front foot. Begin to frame it. Pyramid pose. Step the back foot in a little. Again, feet, 2 different lanes of traffic. On an inhale, curl the heart forward, flatten the back, draw the shoulders back. Stay here, breathe. And then exhale, fold over that front leg. Stay here or walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Fingers facing the back of the mat. Finger pads pressing down. Left foot pressing down. Make all these tiny shifts. Right, just knowing that your awareness brings stability to the moment. Option to float the back heel off the ground. Maybe just begin to bend that right knee a little. And then maybe as you press into the finger pads, as you press into the left foot, maybe you draw the right knee all the way towards your nose. Stay here. Nice. Right foot to the back of the mat. Left foot to the back of the mat. High plank pose. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Child's pose, slide yourself back. Reset. And just notice how you feel. Maybe you pull the breath to the places that feel a little cranky or unsure. Allow the breath to be a soothing balm. Unlike the critical voices in your head, allow the breath to be that voice that whispers all the things you want to hear. We have a tremendous capacity to feel, and as such, we have a tremendous capacity for compassion. Walk your hands towards your knees. Find your sits bones on the ground. Turn towards the long edge of your mat. We're going to come into a straddle seat. So the legs are as wide as they are today, and that might be different than they were yesterday or when you were 12. But lift the chest up and gently fold forward. See that the knees are looking at the ceiling. They are not locked. And just allow yourself to drop towards the ground. Gently walk your hands back towards your sits bones. Draw the legs together. Maybe even shake them out a little. Bend the right knee. Bring the right foot to the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm towards the sky. And then hug that right knee towards the chest. A peek over the right shoulder.
unwind. Take the right leg out. Bring the left knee in. Right arm up and spin over that left knee. Again, turning, maybe the eyes drift over the left shoulder. And again, take the left leg out. Again, find that sense of release after compression. Turn back towards right on your mat. Lay your back body down. And draw your knees towards your chest. Draw both knees towards the armpits. And draw the knees together. Take a breath in. Forehead to knees, breathe out. And then lay everything down for Shavasana. Arms and legs take up a lot of space. And if the low back needs a little help, then you can always bend your knees and feel your feet on the mat. And maybe there's a palm that rests on the heart and one on the belly. Rest easy in that space of literally feeling yourself simply being. There's good work that happens in the rest. Allow yourself to stay here as long as possible. If about 45 minutes is all you've got time for, then gently bring your knees towards your chest. And then roll yourself up to an easy spine, an easy seat. Together, let's take a deep breath in and out. Again, inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Gently draw your palms to the center of the heart. Thank you all so very much for choosing to simply practice being with me tonight. It is an honor to share this space with you. Namaste.